has taken me weeks to research for this video. One of the big trends for makeup this spring season is skin tints. I'm seeing them across the board with a lot of brands. Now, I have not tested every skin tint on the market. I have not thoroughly exhausted all of the skin tints at the drugstore level. Today's video is going to be about every skin tint that is available at the Sephora level. About them all. There's 9 here. Today we're going to talk about the Rare Beauty skin tint, the Kosas BB Burst, Glossier, what is this? Perfecting Skin Tint. This is Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. This is Danessa Merrick's Yummy Skin Tint, the Milk Makeup Skin Tint, the Hourglass Skin Tint, the Ciel Skin Tint, and last but not least, the Summer Fridays Skin Tint. What I can tell you, most of these, in fact, 7 out of the 9 do not have SPF in them, which is a big change in how we used to approach products that are skin tints and or tinted moisturizers. That used to be kind of a staple of this product category. Now I can see that we're moving it away from that. I hope that doesn't point to a larger trend of people moving away from sun care in general, but maybe people want flexibility in this. I don't know. I'm going to start with the worst and the ones you should most definitely avoid, and we're going to work our way to the top. So coming in last, and I don't have a breakdown for which of these is the worst. I would just not waste your time with any of these 3. And that is the Rare Beauty, the Glossier, and the Kosas. These 2, the Rare Beauty and the Glossier, the amount of pigment in them is so faint. I wouldn't, don't even waste your time. It's very similar to the Makeup Forever one that came out that I already reviewed, their new skin tint, Hydro Boost. They have almost no pigment in them. I don't see a purpose in them at all. They're not extra moisturizing. They're just nothing. They're terrible. The next one is this Kosas one. Also, not a lot of pigment in this at all, almost to the point of being irrelevant, but more than that, the texture of this product was disgusting. It is like a chunky gel. It's gross. And of course it goes away and you blend it with your fingers or a brush or whatever and it's going to smooth out. But the experience of using this was gross. I felt like I was rubbing snot on my face. Ugh. In the middle, we've got Ciel, Bare Minerals, and the Danessa Merrick's. The Bare Minerals and the Ciel are the only 2 that have SPF in them, which is great. They just weren't the best formulas. All 3 of these broke down pretty bad. I'd say 4 hours of wear. It didn't really seem to matter if I had a barrier cream or moisturizer on underneath or if I put it on dry skin. They just weren't the best. I don't think any of these are scented, so there's no issues there. The product spread fine. They all went on fine. And I would say the Ciel and the Danessa Merrick's looked the best post-application. This Danessa Merrick's did look really great and has enough pigment to matter. Unfortunately, they just all kind of fell apart really fast, and I noticed it. I think those are okay. They're acceptable, but the truth is there's just better options out there. And for my top 3, it's the Milk Makeup, the Hourglass, and the Summer Fridays. Out of all 3 of these, and this is kind of one of my litmus tests for actually, which one is best, which one looks the best, which one do I like. I tested all of these for over 3 weeks. The Summer Fridays is the one I grabbed the most. Now, part of that was because the color match on this is unbelievable. It is perfect for my skin tone with just a bit of warmth. It just looked great and it lasted all day. But these 2 do as well. And there's no big differentiation in terms of SPF, wear, scent. They're all around the same price point. So that's why I'm lumping them together, because I'm not going to say this is the best or this is the best. I think it really just comes down to what works for your skin tone, which is a huge factor in this. And then also what kind of a texture do you like and are you most comfortable with? The Hourglass and the Milk Makeup one have a little bit thicker texture, with Milk Makeup being the thickest. This is like a gel. I have never seen a tinted moisturizer as thick as this. And as much as I was like confused by this product when it first came out, because I'm like, is it a tinted moisturizer? Like, why are we reinventing tinted moisturizers? The truth is that it holds up as for a while. It looks good, and it does give a little bit of tint, like just a touch, which, you know, summer, spring makeup, that's what we want. The Hourglass held up just as long. It's a little less thick, but still had a solid amount of pigment and did what it needed to do. Same with this Summer Fridays. Had just enough pigment to like do something and matter. It didn't break down on me, didn't make me greasy. I loved it. I like all of them. This Summer Fridays one is in shade 2. This is in shade 3. This is in I tried shade 2 and shade 5 for Milk. I'm somewhere in between the middle. I'm gonna have to fucking. So that is my Sephora level price point breakdown of all the skin tints that you can find. Let me know if you've got any questions.